Leslie and the Wishing Jar. Once upon a time, in a quaint little village nestled deep in the heart of the forest, there lived a curious girl named Leslie. Leslie had a heart full of kindness, and she always looked out for her friends and family. One sunny morning, while exploring the woods, Leslie stumbled upon an old, dusty jar that sparkled with an enchanting glow. She picked it up and discovered it was filled with tiny, magical fireflies that danced and twinkled like stars. The moment Leslie held the jar, she felt a warm, tingly sensation. It whispered to her, "I am the wishing jar, and I grant you 3 wishes." Leslie's eyes widened with excitement. She had heard stories of magical creatures and wishes that could come true, but she never imagined she'd find something so extraordinary herself. Without a second thought, Leslie made her first wish. "I wish for endless candies," she exclaimed. In an instant, the jar burst into a flurry of fireflies, swirling and sparkling, and candy of all shapes and colors filled her pockets. Leslie's heart filled with joy, but soon she realized something important. Too many candies could make her sick, and she couldn't share them all. Determined to make better choices, Leslie made her second wish more thoughtfully. "I wish for my friends to be happy." The jar's fireflies granted her wish, filling the air with laughter, smiles, and warmth. Her friends felt a burst of happiness. But Leslie noticed that some of them were still struggling with their own problems, and their happiness wasn't long-lasting. Leslie pondered her last wish. She knew she had to use it wisely to bring real happiness to her friends and family. She decided, "I wish for everyone in the village to have enough food, clean water, and a safe place to live." The wishing jar's fireflies swirled around, creating a beautiful, flourishing village where everyone had enough to eat, clean water to drink, and a cozy home to sleep in. The smiles on their faces were genuine, and Leslie's heart swelled with happiness. As the days went by, Leslie realized the true power of her wishes. She had learned that material things and temporary happiness weren't the keys to joy. Instead, it was using her wishes to help others that brought her the most happiness of all. One evening, Leslie noticed a sad, lonely elderly woman in the village. With her final wish, Leslie asked the wishing jar, "I wish for the elderly woman to have company and friends who care for her." The fireflies granted her wish, and the woman's life blossomed with newfound friendships and happiness. Leslie had used her wishes wisely, bringing lasting joy to those around her. The wishing jar, now empty, thanked her for her kindness and vanished into thin air. Leslie knew that she had learned a valuable lesson. True happiness came from giving, caring, and making the world a better place. From that day forward, Leslie spent her time helping others, using her kindness to make her village a brighter and happier place. And even though the wishing jar was gone, Leslie's heart was filled with a magic of its own, the magic of love, kindness, and selflessness, which brought happiness to everyone she knew. As Leslie continued to spread kindness and happiness throughout her village, Her actions inspired others to do the same. The village began to transform into a place of harmony and unity. People started sharing their resources, helping each other, and forming strong bonds of friendship. It became a place where laughter echoed through the streets and where no one felt alone or forgotten. One day, as Leslie was tending to the village garden, she noticed a group of children playing by a sparkling stream. Among them was a shy girl named Emily, who had always struggled to make friends. Leslie approached Emily with a warm smile and said, "Would you like to join our game, Emily?" Emily's eyes lit up with surprise and delight. Leslie's act of kindness had made her feel valued and included, and soon she became an inseparable part of the village's close-knit community. The news of Leslie's magical jar and her selfless wishes had spread far and wide, attracting visitors from other villages. They came to witness the incredible transformation and learn from Leslie's example. Leslie welcomed them with open arms, sharing the secret of true happiness, the joy of giving, the warmth of friendship, and the magic of compassion. As time passed, Leslie's village grew into a symbol of hope and happiness for all who knew of it. People began to call it the Village of Smiles. Its fame even reached the ears of a wise and kind Herded queen who ruled a nearby kingdom. The queen, intrigued by the tales of the village smiles, decided to pay a visit. When the queen arrived, Leslie greeted her with the same warmth and kindness she had shown to everyone else. The queen was deeply impressed by the village's transformation and Leslie's wisdom. She asked, "Leslie, would you consider coming to my kingdom and sharing your wisdom with my people? I believe your kindness and selflessness could bring immense joy to my kingdom as well." Leslie, always willing to help, agreed to the queen's request. She moved to the kingdom, and with her guidance, the entire realm began to change for the better. People started looking out for one another, and the kingdom transformed into a place of love and happiness, much like Leslie's village. News of Leslie's incredible journey and her ability to bring happiness wherever she went continued to spread far and wide. Many people from distant lands came to seek her advice, and Leslie became known as the Wandering Heart, traveling the world to share the magic of kindness and compassion. Back in the village where Leslie had found the wishing jar, her friends and family missed her dearly, but they understood the importance of her mission. They knew that Leslie's legacy would live on, not only in the stories they told, but also in the way they lived their lives. And so, Leslie's journey continued, bringing happiness and kindness to every corner of the world. She learned that true magic lay not in wishes or jars, but in the goodness that lived within each person's heart. And as long as there were hearts willing to share, care, and love, the world would always be a brighter and happier place. And thus, the story of Leslie and the wishing jar became a timeless tale, reminding everyone that the most precious gift one could give was the gift of kindness.